Good morning again, girls. How are you today? So in the last lesson we have done chapter 11 and we'll start chapter 12, lesson 1 for today. Add unit fractions to multiply. Today we will have a unit fractions with a whole number. We'll multiply them together to find the answer. First of all, let me show you what I mean by unit fractions. Unit fractions, it means that the part of the whole. Each part of a whole, I call it a unit fraction. Like what? Look at these fractions. 1/2, 1/5, 1/100, or 100th. Here, the unit fraction is always have 1 in the numerator, right? As you see here, 1 out of something, 1 out of the whole number of the parts, okay, or the total number of the parts. So as you see here, unit fraction is a fraction that has 1 in the numerator. It's a part of the total number, so it shows each part. As you see here, we have many examples about a unit fraction. 1 out of 2, 1 out of 5, and etc. And also here are some examples about unit fractions. As you see here, this one whole shape is divided into into 6 parts, and each part of this we call it a unit fraction. This is a unit fraction. This is a unit fraction. This is a unit fraction. So each part I call it a unit fraction. So we plus all the units of fractions, I will have one whole. Okay, so let me show you how I multiply a unit fraction with a whole number. As you see, this is a unit fraction, right? How I multiply it with a whole number? Using addition, not multiplication, right? So let me see what we mean by 2 multiply 1/3. It means that the 1/3 is repeating 2 times. Let me just erase this. 1/3 is repeating 2 times. So 1/3 plus 1/3 is 2/3, right? This is the way how I do addition to find the multiplication. So I didn't multiply here. I just add the unit fraction for how many times. This is the number of the times that it will repeat, right? Very nice. Let me show you here another way of doing a whole number and a unit fraction. Here I don't have the unit fraction. I will get the unit fraction from this fraction. How is that? You know that the 4 out of 10, the unit fraction of this is what? Is 1/10. So what is 4? 4 is the number of the times that is repeating. So 4 multiply 1/10, right? Again, let me see 4 out of 7. What does that mean? It means that my unit fraction is 1 out of 7 and this is multiplied by 4. Okay, girls? That's it. So this is the way how I find the whole with the unit fraction by using a fraction, or like this way, if I have multiply them, how can I get the fraction that I need? Okay, these are 2 ways only is our idea for the lesson today. Let me show you how we'll answer the problem solving. I will explain it for you girls. Just now go to page 250, 251, solve all the questions by yourself, then come back again here to see the explanation for the problem solving, okay? So there are 8 slices of pizza left after a party. Each slice is 1/6 of a pizza. What is the number of pizzas left? I have to show it in a mixed number. Then I will use multiplication expression and sum. How is that? 8 slices of 1/6. It means I have 1/6 of pizza. Each slice is 1/6, and I have 8 from this 1/6. So 8 multiply 1/6, right? Very nice. So here I wrote the multiplication. Done. Okay, then I will write the sum of the unit fractions. As you see here, here is the unit fraction. I will write the sum of this. Sum means the plus or the addition for it. So how many times I will repeat it? I will repeat it 8 times. So 1 out of 6 plus 1 out of 6 plus 1 out of 6. I will keep repeating 8 times. So I will have the answer 8 out of 6, right? So they want me to write this in a mixed number. How is that? I will take my improper fraction here. Do you remember our lesson before? So this is an improper fraction. I can make it or can write it as a mixed number. I will show you here how we write it as a mixed number. Okay. 8 out of 6. So I will see how many 6s in the 8. It's only 1 6. Okay, so 1 times 6 is 6. 1 times 6 is 6. How many for the 6 to be 8? I need 2. So 2 out of 6. 1 and 2 out of 6. This is my next number for this question. So 1 and 2 out of 6. So the question here, let's write the answer. 1, okay, 1 and 2 out of 6.